right, let's get to our weekend reacts really quickly. We only have 3 items on the docket. Maraming nangyari on SmackDown. First, the latest twist and development sa main event, the main event scene surrounding Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, and the Great Bloodline, as I like to call it. Cody and Seth have laid down their answer for The Rock's challenge in the previous week. So, ang sinabi ni The Rock is he wanted Seth and Cody in a tag team match alongside Roman Reigns, his cousin. And now I believe he added, if I'm if I understand it correctly, because he says things just to say things sometimes, but he said that if Cody loses, Rock can't. Sorry, if Cody loses, he can't challenge for the WWE Championship ever again. I guess as long as Rock is employed, and then isa pa, Rock also wants to dissolve the World Heavyweight Championship that Seth is holding, because he is a member of the TKO board, and marami siyang power. So another part of the discourse surrounding this segment is how some fans did not like the fact that this segment was at the end of the episode of SmackDown. So nagmamadali sila. There is actually some footage on Twitter that was circulating that showed the camera crew, the one filming up close nung sa ring, they were hurrying up Rock and telling him to wrap it up kasi alam naman natin na matagal siya mag-promo. Diba? So some people are saying that we got robbed of potential cinema, but others like myself are saying that Rock takes too long, so they knew what they were doing with this having to put him at the very end because they can't do any overruns. So what do you think of this?
Okay, madaming ganap, no? So for the first one, yung tag team match, I did not expect them to add this match to the card kasi nga we're all about Cody finishing his story, 'di ba? We don't know if this is actually what they mean by that though. 'Di ba? I don't think this is the end of the story. Kung ito man, it'll blue ball us, especially since Cody Rhodes won the Royal Rumble. 'Di ba? And ang ibig sabihin nun, dahil nanalo siya, gets to face the champion for the title. Secondly, kung mangyayari nga tong tag team na to, I guess the only place it can happen because of the people involved is WrestleMania. So I don't know if both men are wrestling both nights or all 4 guys are wrestling both nights. I don't know kung day 1, day 2 is thing siya. If it is, it will be more ideal kasi at least nakukuha pa rin natin yung ending na hinahanap natin from Cody Rhodes. But end of the day, man, The Rock is still a person in power. And kung gagamitin nga niya yung TKO flex niya, even in story, it still just adds to the heelishness that he brings to the storyline. So I guess I'm okay with that part. I don't think it even matters if they were at a point where they needed to cut him off because I'm more used to The Rock's promos over time, diba? Na tumanda ako with The Rock. So I know how he goes. I know how he takes a while. I know how he likes to ramble even in his somewhat older age. Diba? So I'm okay with that. I'm also okay with the TKO thing playing a part in this whole statement. Whether or not it pays off in the long run, kumbaga, in terms of where they place this tag team match and how Cody ends his story is still another thing I'm looking forward.
Yeah. No, I agree. I talked about this a couple of weeks ago, and The Rock becoming the new Vince McMahon of this decade, of this of this era, if you will. It's a good look for him because you do need an evil boss. The evil boss trope does work. Yung part about him running out of time, I thought it was good because they knew, like from last week, I said they had that 40-minute opening segment to open SmackDown, and because of that, everyone else suffered. They didn't get much time to wrestle. So I think alam nila ginagawa nila now, and it made Rock sound better. Although a lot of other people sounded better as well. Like Seth sounded better for interjecting, for cutting him
Tinawag niya
off.
Mr. Midlife Crisis.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cutting off yung rambling, yung pag-ubos na rambling ni Rock. So that was pretty fun. So I hope that fans understand that you can't always do overruns. Especially somebody explained on Reddit, I believe, or Twitter, na Fox can't do an overrun on SmackDown because may news pa after. So hindi pwedeng i-cut off yung news or i itapatan yung ano ng
Yeah.
i-overlap ng ano ng content. So yun lang. I hope that people get it. Like either you teach Rock to, to keep it short or, really cut him off.
Tsaka it's
Right.
live
Yeah.
TV din
Yeah.
kasi, 'di ba? It's live TV. So you can't afford to go overtime. Dito sa Pilipinas, 'di ba, if you watch local
Yeah.
channels still, sanay tayo na awkward yung time ng mga shows kasi the live noontime shows take up a lot more time than people think and everything gets pushed back. Yung mga
Yeah.
advertisements that are supposed to air gets pushed back. The programming gets pushed back. Everything starts later and later. And nakita niyo yung cascading effect yan sa local TV. So in the States where everything's a lot bigger, diba, networks are nationwide there in that big country, hindi nila afford yung ganong klaseng setback. So they really need to stick to the time if it ever was a time problem.
Yeah.